Bakery here today, and I thought I would give you an overview on Overwatch's Halloween Terror. Um, as you've seen, we've already broadcasted several games playing Junkenstein's Revenge between Michael and myself and our friends Kat and Kat. They're both named Kat, but that's what Cats is about. This broadcast is supposed to be about the different Halloween highlights that Overwatch has. So, of course, the loot box, you can't see it there, but the loot box is a little pumpkin trick-or-treat bag with it's more like a bin, those typical pumpkin plastic trick-or-treat carrier. I don't even know how to call them if they're not, I guess, plastic baskets full of candy, and of course it's Overwatch style candy, so you have your little bunny diva and stuff like that. But anyway, I can't show you that right now, but I have recorded video to share. But first I was just going to go through the hero gallery, and some of these I haven't even seen for myself, and some of them I have. But go through the different costumes that people have, so please bear with me as I double check each character for the different things that they have. But first, Anna, of course, who is featured in Junkenstein's Revenge as an alchemist. She's there, and of course, she has the lovely ghoul outfit, as you can see here. Looks so freaky. It's so cool. I mean, Halloween is probably my favorite holiday. I could definitely say that. And no, it's not because of the candy, although that's always what I've said. It's a nice perk, but candy isn't all what I'm about anymore, but that's kind of a lie. Candy is a good way to live life as long as you live healthy and diet and exercise too. As you can see here on Anna's scope, she has a lovely spider web featured there. I was actually told that when you look in Anna's scope, it says something to the effect of Happy Halloween. But unfortunately you can't view that here, but you see the lovely orange embellishments and the spider web on not the rifle, but basically the locking gauge of the scope of the rifle. And then of course, again, Miss Anna with all the beautiful orange highlights. Man, wouldn't you like to see that fabric in real life? I'm sure it's beautiful. And the lovely, I know it's supposed to be like onyx highlighting, but the beautiful blue mixed in with all the black of the costume. Again, I do wish that I can zoom in for you guys. Unfortunately, they don't do that here, and I'm just broadcasting straight from the Overwatch view. But as you can see, if it was in the middle of the night and you just saw that glowing face looking at you, I think you'd be pretty freaked out. And that's the point of a ghoul. Isn't it funny that Halloween is like my favorite holiday, but I'm a real scaredy cat with a lot of things. So I think it's kind of funny because, I don't know, it's just one of my favorite holidays, but that's the Anna skin. And then, her emote is hilarious. She's just dropping some candy for you. This nice old lady with her little trick-or-treat basket, dropping some candy and waving at you. So I thought that was funny. But of course, you can see her passing out. This is, of course, my skin, which is turquoise and not, because you need. So take that. You see, she's just such a nice old lady. I wonder if Farah has any kids and if she's a grandma. So if you didn't know, Farah is Anna's daughter. And then, of course, the victory poses, each character has this, but rest in peace. I thought hers was funny because it has a little tea with the tea bag in it, as you can see in the illustration there. And then, of course, her rifle. So you can imagine if it was the Halloween one that looks so cool with the orange and black against the beautiful tombstone that Blizzard created. I will say, Blizzard, their work is art. I know that some people are like, oh, overlays, they're so easy to do, but really look at the detail, especially the Halloween map that I'm gonna go through later.
Children, are you scared?
But her voice line is just a simple,
Are you scared?
Are you scared? And of course, there are a lot of sprays that are with everything, but most of the sprays are available in the Halloween loot boxes. Of course, there's supposed to be only one Halloween loot box item out of the loot box, and then the others are supposed to be regular. But I was lucky in one, and I was able to get 2 Halloween loot in my box. But this is a really cute spray of obviously Anna and Farah when Farah was younger. I'm not sure if Farah has the same one. We'll see as we go up on it. But them trick-or-treating younger, I really like to see that young, carefree Anna. That's just, it's a really sweet image. And, and then, Zenyatta, of course, well, it's not Zenyatta, it's actually the Rise of the Zomnics. That's part of the, Junkenstein's Revenge, so that's not Zenyatta, even though it looks like Zenyatta, but this is actually a Zomnic rising from the ashes, essentially. I think that Michael is going to get online also and help show off the map, but right now he can, he's just gonna hop on so that he can be on audio with us and make comments on the different loot. So he's gonna sign in and then come back in this room and with his microphone and talk as well. He just came back from the store, so of course very simple but very nice. You know, I mean, that moon almost looks like the Death Star. Yes, reaching over different brands here, but it looks like the Death Star kind of. But the, you know, just 3 simple bats and just a simple Halloween spray, and then there's the Boo, classic Boo for Halloween. I do think this one, I'm not really sure if this is like in reference to Bastion or whatever, but I thought it was kind of funny because it says Boop, and it just reminds me of Betty Boop because it's red too. But I know it's just funny because it says Boop. And let's see if Michael is on yet. I'll see if I can add him yet. No, of course not, but he'll let me know when he's on there. Sorry, I got out of the spray just for that. But excuse me, I'm eating goldfish. This spray is absolutely adorable. I love it. It's May, a beloved yet hated character on Overwatch, but totally, you know, she needs to be there. May is just a lovely trolling, but how could you not love her little snow flurry friend? He's so cute, and even junked up on Candy, oh, even so much more cute. And Mike is online now, so I'm going to transfer over. You can see all my friends and spam them. No, just kidding, don't spam. You can see some of the Halloween thumbnails on their stuff as well. Let's see, I just invited Mike, so he should be adding to this conversation. very shortly. La la la. Okay, sorry. I was going back to the sprays. Um, a lot of the Anna sprays and stuff are actually really beautiful though with her and Farah. So as you can see, Mike has the thumbnail. I guess it's specifically for Mercy, which is a different witch hat than the others. But of course you can allude that this could be, you know, Winston in his Dracula costume or something, this mouth. I don't know if Mike is going to, yeah, he's stepping back inside here. And I mean, his Overwatch headset is black and orange too, which is very Halloween.
It is.
Sorry for the echo since our mics are picking each other's voices up, but
Echo.
the next spray is of course our Junkenstein monster, but it's Roadhog's gummy belly. I don't know, Mike, if you want to just go on your own screen and then go through them with us too, that might make less
you
echo.
can keep talking. I'll just make comments to distract you.
Okay, yeah, because people really want to be distracted because I am not distracting already. This is the Pachibari Halloween special. Of course, the most adorable little, although I've heard a lot of guys comment that they don't like them or that they're annoying or something, but it's like they don't even know what a Pachimari is. But, of course, they kind of look like onions, but they are so adorable. Again, like May's little flurry guy, these Pachimaris are adorable, and you can actually buy them online. Which, quick side note, Mike, did you wish for me to make this purchase, or are you just showing me right now?
What purchase?
On Blizzard's website. Because you can
Oh,
buy...
I was just asking if you wanted that Pachimari.
Yes, I do want the Pachimari. Of course I want the Pachimari. I really also want May's little character, as I was talking about earlier. But anyway, this Pachimari Halloween special spray is only by winning Junkenstein's Revenge on hard difficulty. And I'd say we've played it on medium at least 20 times, right, Mike? And we've won it once with the two cats. But
on medium, yeah.
We've only won it once on medium, and we.
Oh my goodness, I'm so close to getting a golden gun. I have 2657.
We have a medium. Like you win. We got one of the posters because we won on medium, but there's another poster. Is if we win on medium with no damage to the door. It unlocks. I'll show you that poster as well. And then, of course, Junkenstein's Revenge, you have to have crazy Junkrat in his, I know it's not supposed to allude to this, but you think about, like, Dr. Frankenstein and stuff, and, it looks kind of like he's a crazy, Albert Einstein. But it's not supposed to necessarily allude to that, but there it is. And then, of course, the pumpkins afterwards, and I know that Mike can totally, we could totally make, like, a total mini line of pumpkins, and Mike could totally create pumpkins for each Overwatch character. He's really good at carving, pumpkin carving, and, but there's Lucio Diva, Roadhog, and Junk. Characters shown here on the pumpkins. And then, this poster I was talking about, the Reapening, is beating Junkenstein's Revenge on medium with no damage to the door, which, to be honest, we haven't even gone no damage to the door on easy, though we have gotten 3 stars. And of course, this adorable little Pachimari in the Witch's Brew is so cute too, and
I just bought that one.
Mercy's my girl. I love her. So, of course, I'm a little sad that she's the witch, but at the same time, I just love her. She's awesome. And that golden gun, of course, that Mike was talking about, is I'll show you on Anna's weapons here real quick, is, this is her golden gun, and it costs 3,000 competitive points, which means that you have to spend over 100 hours, because we have both spent over 100 hours on competitive, and have not gotten the 3,000 needed for a gun yet. As you see, I'm 23,000, and Mike is at, or 2,300, sorry, 2,300.
What, for the golden gun?
Yeah.
I'm at 2657.
So he's 200, I could add 300 more than me, but of course, Bastion does not have, I don't think, he does have a Halloween.
He does, but
unfortunately, you can't really see much to it. I'm sure when it's in, turret mode, you can see it as a tombstone a lot better, but, previewing, here's the, in turret mode, you actually can't see it. It's actually a lot better when he's standing up, that you can tell that it's a
that's cool that for Bastion they have the BlizzCon 2016 skin already on here.
So BlizzCon,
but I assume you have to have the goodie bags code to get it or whatever.
I think you can do a virtual ticket still. I am not 100% sure. Please don't quote me on that. But of course, Bastion, one of the most adorable characters outside of a match, and then you just want him dead when he is on your team or not on your team, because it's just, he's a frustrating character to have. But nonetheless, of course, here's the rest in peace with just his cute little head popping out of the ground. You kind of wonder why, they're buried with some of their stuff above their tombstone if you really want to, but as you can see, the beloved story of Bastion and his little birdie, so of course there is a little birdie standing on the top of his tombstone, to help remember that. And again, just beautiful artwork. I think Mike can agree, just the artwork done on the computer, clearly it's, done by wonderful artists, using brushwork, even if it's on the computer, but still, it's such a beautiful, and Bastion's little voice line for Halloween is just, woohoo.
It's funny, I was looking at Winston's voice lines, and this is not a costume one.
We're not on Winston, we're just on Bastion. Just, Mr. Rebel over there. This is why I need to keep you in check over here. But, one thing I really like about these sprays is that they have an individualized spray for each character, that's essentially a kid dressing up as them, for Halloween. And so this cute little cardboard box little boy, as Bastion, of course, is absolutely adorable. So, I don't think that there's anything else in Bastion. So, moving on to Diva, who would just destroy the Zomniks so fast. And you're like, why didn't they call for, Torbjorn to just destroy all the Zomniks? But who knows, maybe the Zomniks can control his turret? What do you think, Mike?
With his turret?
Yeah.
Probably.
So, know that the Zomniks can control it. Anyway, really freaky, victory pose from, still giving the bunny ears for victory, in case you didn't know. That is actually what the bunny ears represent in the Asian cultures, is, a V for victory, and not just oh, we like cute little bunny ears. That's where it originated from. Of course, a lot of my friends in the Philippines don't necessarily realize that's why that is there. But, of course, Diva, with all her sponsors, you can see that her tombstone is also sponsored by, you know, her mech and all that fun stuff. APM, everything like that, as a gamer for life there.
Is this love? Happy Halloween!
And of course,
Happy Halloween!
in her cute little high-pitched voice is Happy Halloween, is her voice, and then her spray is... Oh, why don't I have this spray? Oh, I'm not good enough to have the competitive spray, that's why. But, Diva cardboard box with her classic, bubblegum, hot pink. I would totally wear this if I was a little kid. But cute little Diva. Although I wouldn't be wearing purple shirts and a short, I would just be all hot pink, you know. That's not my favorite color at all, right, Mike?
Right.
And then, of course, her weapon, her golden gun, which Mike is probably going to get, as you can see there, just the little guns on the side of her mech, as well as her little pistol when she's out. You would think that that little bunny keychain hanging from her pistol would be really inconvenient, or like when she does the spin to reload, it's gonna like whack her in the face or something. But Diva's all pro, so you know. Now, Genji, my least favorite character in the game. Of course, there'll be some haters there, but I think it's clear to understand that many people just don't like Genji. Many people really like Genji and think that they're really good at it, but they aren't. And then there are the characters that are really good at it, and so, again, it's kind of like Bastion, where you just, like, you hate them because they're annoying, but they're really good. If you have a really good one on your team, that's great, especially for taking down turrets in Bastion. But at the same time, it takes a lot to master, and I definitely am not a master of dear old Genji here. But Genji does not have any Halloween costumes. But of course the victory pose, he'll have the rest in peace. And you see the little dragon spinning around his victory pose grave site, and he has his katana, although I'm not really sure why he doesn't hold his katana by its actual handle, but on part of the sheath that's kind of covered though. It's kind of funny though, because this katana doesn't really look sharp, it looks more like a file, and not a sharp katana. As you can see there with the drawing details there, it's actually a rectangle right there instead of, you know, a sharp point. So, that's one thing, but, I mean, just to, essentially, to put it in plain layman's terms, I guess, is like, this victory pose is like a GIF with the dragon swirling around, which is pretty cool. I love his voice line. As you can see, I already chose it.
Costume? Cyborg Ninja.
So let me repeat that again.
Halloween costume? Cyborg Ninja.
My Halloween costume, Cyborg Ninja. So, and then of course, I mean, but the story between Genji and Hanzo is pretty beautiful, I guess. When you say that one of them killed the other, and now one of them is kind of a human omic. I don't know if that's really beautiful, but it's more really sad. But little Genji here, as a little kid, pretty straightforward costume actually on it. But I don't know what Mike is doing, but he's no longer looking at all this stuff. But here's the little...
Well, our dog is, like, looking at us.
Pumpkin carving highlight intro, which is hilarious, so... again, I wouldn't spend the 750, like, it's funny, but I wouldn't spend the 750 on this pumpkin carving because I never play Genji. But then Hanzo, of course, is also in the, Junkenstein's Revenge, and he is a freaky demon. Wow, I haven't seen this one yet, but it's almost, I would say, you know, it's definitely freakier than, Soldier's costume, which is pretty crazy too, but, I mean, look at those glowing eyes. It's just pretty intense. Does he have robotic legs too, or is he in, like, some weird armor on his legs?
Genji?
Uh-huh. No, Hanzo.
Hanzo?
Yes. It looks like he has metallic legs.
He could have metallic legs.
His knees and, feet. Just like McCree's arm and Junk has an arm that is also, anyway.
What do you want to eat? Because I can start cooking some dinner.
I love how he's interrupting our broadcast for domestic speak here. Excuse my husband for... You know that I only eat the same thing because of being sick, but that's another...
Okay.
That's for another time. Again, please bear with me as I go. I'm not really sure which characters have what Halloween stuff, so here's the rest in peace, with his bow and arrow, and, I will say, I do have a very soft spot for, archers, because I love archery, and I got to do it when I was a Girl Scout, and I really loved it. Plus, what girl wouldn't fall in love with archery when Legolas is, at the helm of your, childhood? Not really childhood, but, you know.
Lego my ego Legolas?
Legolas.
Expect nothing less.
But,
You
I will...
already dead. You are already dead.
That's a really sad saying. Hanzo saying, you are already dead, which also alludes to his brother Genji since he killed him, but didn't really, but anyway,
But he thought he did.
But he thought he did, yes. So here's little Hanzo in a village back home in Hanamura, I guess, just carrying his candy with his, bow. But as I said, I love bow and arrows, but Hanzo drives me crazy. Because, again, it's one of those, if you're really good at being Hanzo, you're gonna be annoying because you're super, super good. Of course, Dr. Junkenstein is 3,000 points, but if you want Junk to be Dr. Junkenstein with his freaky mechanical arm,
It's 3,000 points?
Yes, and glowing,
oh my god.
pack and everything, and his wheel. But his electrifying weapon here, as you can see, and again, alluding to Frankenstein and Einstein with the little atom on the Junkrat weapon.
So you still have a chance to get that in a Halloween loot box, right?
Yes, you have a chance.
Probably a
but
really small one.
It's a legendary for sure. As you can see, Junk's rest in peace is a, his peg leg sticking out of the ground and his trap eating his tombstone, which is very typical Junk. And then, of course, his signature wheel on the back of his tombstone, as it is always on the back of his pack. So, very, very junkified tombstone. Just a simple Happy Halloween from Junk, of course. And Junk is probably one of the most demented characters. Man, that is so loud. Can you, like, mute or something?
Yeah, sure.
As you can see, Junkrat is riding a tire as a little boy with his Halloween candy blowing in the winds. But other than that, no introductions or anything with Junk. It's just typical, regular stuff. Let's see. Lucio, his rest in peace, of course, has his signature sound cannon sticking out, still pumping tunes from the ground. Typical Lucio, right?
I can do this. I killed it.
His simple line is "killed it," since Mike can't hear all the things that I'm looking at here. But sorry, this broadcast is going a little longer than. But it's a complete overview of everything. And you can see Lucio on his skates as a little boy with his little bag of Halloween candy running around. I'm not sure if Mike's going to be available. We're not even halfway through the characters yet, but we were going to go around the Hollywood map to show you that. I'm not even sure if we could both broadcast at the same time on our different screens, but even though McCree is in Junkenstein, of course he does not have his own Halloween costumes. And are you trying to say something, Mike? I hear your sound going in and out, so.
Yeah, I had unmuted. It's okay.
What?
I was just gonna say that I don't think it's possible to see two screens on a broadcast. Or at least I don't know how to do it.
Well, I was just gonna say is I wonder if you could also broadcast yours, and if it just will show two different videos, possibly. Like as a supplementary to this one, but you see McCree's hand sticking out with a pistol, and his signature hat on his tombstone. Again, just the brushwork on the artwork. I know that even if it's a digital brushwork, it's still really great at even like the castle and everything, and you know, the rain coming down. Though,
Reach for. I'm not.
let's see.
It's your funeral.
McCree's "It's Your Funeral." And then McCree as a little boy, his spray is just running away with the candy like a typical bandit he once was, of course, in his little cowboy suit. I'm surprised they didn't show him playing with Woody. What did I see? Oh, as you see here, this is the other sprays that I didn't show. If you win Junkenstein's Revenge, albeit easy mode is the easiest way to get this, but if you play all 4 heroes and win as each of the heroes, you get this Rise of the Zomnics poster. And then if you beat Junkenstein's just in general on medium, then you get this Junkenstein's poster spray as well. But McCree doesn't have anything that surprising for Halloween, even though he is one of the main characters in Junkenstein's Revenge. And then May, the dear, darling, lovable May. Of course, her victory pose is with her little flurry floating above her tombstone. It's just highly depressing, but, you know, he must live on, I guess. Or maybe he'll become a Zomnic, which would be really bad.
Yay! Oh, scary.
And her typical, just scary. So funny. See May's little kid. Oh, that is adorable. May's spray is something I must purchase now. Um, May hugging her little furry guy and has her little Halloween snow man, which is very memorable for me and Mike because we definitely have been in snow on Halloween, and so to have a Halloween snowman is very memorable for our college years. So she has a Halloween. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. May's highlight intro, I am totally buying this as well. I'm gonna save money, but maybe get it in a
What, the ghost one?
yeah,
It's pretty funny.
It's so cute. I'm gonna try and chance it before I spend the $7.50. Hopefully I'll get it in a loot crate. But oh my god, I love it. It just keeps playing. I'm sure that they want to see that like 50 times, like I just played it. But of course, my beautiful Mercy. I would only have her outfit, but oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's totally Harry Potter, totally Halloween. Like, oh, I love it. It's just a little book purse, which I love, and she's just adorable. But she is 3,000 as well. But you can see her little witchy shoes and the lightning on her shoes. Again, memorable of Harry Potter as well. And then her little broom for her healing tool instead. Of course, I would only use this at Halloween because I love Mercy so much, but I love my blue and gold skin. Soon to have a blue and gold pistol in about how many more hours? Playing. It's going to be a long time before I get to that, but
You'll get there.
I'll get there, but yeah, of course this. But I just love how it looks blue and gold, and if you guys haven't heard, if we don't tell you enough, because you know Notre Dame alums never ever talk about graduating from Notre Dame a lot. But I like blue and gold because that was our wedding colors, our alumni colors. That was actually my alumni colors for high school as well. But Mercy's wings and hands, I love Mercy, but I just don't care for her other victory poses, so I was really glad that this came out. But I will say it's going to be kind of funny when it's Christmas time and I still win and it's Mercy's tombstone. And
I just can't wait for a Santa hat on Reaper. That's what I'm hoping for Christmas.
And I just think it's kind of funny, though, that Mercy's hand's up in the air, because it's like as if from the grave she's trying to resurrect herself.
I have my eye. The duck.
Unfortunately, it does not work.
Superstition.
It's not how it works.
No, unfortunately not. But there's so many times when I'm playing where I'm like, I have my ult and I've had it forever. Can I just resurrect myself? And just a warning for everyone who plays with me. I don't normally resurrect people if they're not tanks or a lot of people dying. So when I was playing a quick play yesterday, and all these characters kept dying, and I was like, you bring no value to the table, so I'm not going to resurrect you.
Ouch.
I didn't say it, but I'm sorry. When we are on attack, I'm not going to do that. So anyway, very cute, classic Mercy, just playing a witch on a broom, and it's one of the cutest witches you could see. I could see May being a cute witch, but they didn't do that, so, you know. I mean, I've been playing Mercy for so long, and it took me just the other day is when I unlocked this highlight intro, so as you can see, I never play Genji, and I have unlocked 14 from Genji. Farah. Oh, she is a possessed one, okay. Oh, see, these are just creepy, man. I mean, I know it's Halloween, and I love Halloween and stuff, but damn, that is one freaky beast. And it's funny because I love Halloween, and as Mike says, but I don't do that much horror, but I do love Halloween. But not much horror except for some zombies. You know, but Walking Dead isn't horror. Although this upcoming season may truly be horror for us. Mike and I will find out next week when we watch the season opener. That'll be interesting. But Pharaoh wings on her tombstone, of course, and her helmet, and her rocket arm sticking out of the ground.
Shot down. Flat. You're going to come with me, dead or alive.
Sounds like a gangster. You're gonna come with me, dead or alive, but okay. See her Halloween spray. She does not have her mom's. She just has the one of her dressed up as a little girl with candy bag, asking for more candy. But I really love the Anna one of her and Farah. I just love all the sprays of Anna and Farah together, and you wish that you could see sprays more, but unfortunately not all the time can you see that, so. Reaper, of course, has no Halloween. Of course not. No, just kidding. Of course, he is Jack-o'-lantern. And you see the orange highlights. Again, really cool skin. Really, really cool. Look at all those pumpkins and candles on his rifle. That is hilarious for his jack-o'-lanterns. And again, about as freaky as I get is like Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas and some of the other movies there. Quentin Tarantino from the Grindhouse series, the zombie movie. Michael and I just love the zombie one. Not so much Death Trap. Death Trap just seemed really just too long for me and Mike, I think. Now, Reaper coming out of the ground from his tomb, that's pretty terrifying. I mean, he's already been a dead man, and then he dies as Reaper, and he's coming out of the ground again. Pretty terrifying. I love his Halloween entrance, though, but,
I work the graveyard shift.
His voice line is, I work the graveyard shift, which, I mean, you have to buy that. It's Reaper. Like, it's hilarious. And so that's one that I will definitely be buying.
What are you? It's in the refrigerator. Was that I work the graveyard shift?
I don't really understand the summer games it's in the refrigerator, but, Mike, do you have any insight on that?
No.
I have no idea why it says it's in the refrigerator, but maybe someone who knows can comment. So Reaper as a little kid kind of looks like Jason with his mask, and yeah, Evil from Family Matters, that was terrifying for me. In the second Stevel, the first Stevel Halloween that they had, they flushed him down the toilet, essentially, and in the second Stevel, basically he comes back up through the toilet. I could not go to the bathroom for days. Like, obviously I had to, but I was terrified going to the bathroom during that time. Hopefully I can get the Eternal Rest highlight intro without having to purchase it by getting it in a Halloween loot box, but it's 750 points. But again, Halloween, it's the perfect time for Reaper because Reaper, I mean, you just think Halloween when you think Reaper. And so this Eternal Rest highlight intro is hilarious and I'd love it. If I played Reaper more, I would definitely already buy it, but since I don't, and I'm kind of glad I don't have enough points for the Mercy Witch skin because I would have no points then. Oh, this one. Now this Reinhardt, I may have to buy at some point too, because very memorable of Hades, and I love Hades. I love Greek mythology and Roman mythology and Hercules from Disney, and I love Disney. And just to have an awesome Hades reference with this Reinhardt outfit. Let's see what his equipment. Oh yes, his hammer is glowing with a blue flame as well. I mean, who wouldn't love that? For 750, I would definitely buy that.
I just did.
See, I mean, we convince them. Oh my gosh, and I kind of want the pumpkin smash now too, and that's really cool. Emote is just smashing the pumpkin with his huge hammer. His rest in peace, of course, is his massive hammer. Wow, that just shows how massive his armor is and how massive Reinhardt is, since his fist is pretty much bigger than the tombstone. I mean, if you really think about it, imagine this hammer, like, swinging at you. I'd just run away in fear. Reinhardt's, you know.
Are you smashing? Honor.
Like, his voice line is literally just smashing. It's almost as good as catchphrase.
Catchphrase. Oh, I have a legendary Widowmaker skin? Oh yeah, it's a goth one.
I don't really care for the goth stuff.
I don't care for Widowmaker.
We all have our characters, right? Oh, that is a cute Reinhardt spray. There are some sprays that are really cute, but I don't want them. Zenyatta, I definitely want that spray. I should probably buy that once we get to that point. But I love my Roadhog Pigpen, but I'm sure they have a Junkenstein's Monster for 3,000. And there you go. He's adorable, but I don't, I would not use it outside of Halloween, so some of them I'm not sure why I would purchase it, but like Mercy, I'd use it for Harry Potter, you know. So the rest in peace, I'm surprised there's no bacon nearby, but it's just the hook to his tombstone. Just kind of funny.
Want some candy?
Want some candy? If I remember, his spray was pretty cute. Let's see. Oh, no one's watching the broadcast. Not yet. Oh, little Junkenstein monster. But see what his golden weapon would look like. It's just, wow, especially in the pig pen, you cannot tell his golden hook and his golden gun because it's covered in mud. But of course, here's Soldier and his. Again, I do not like his immortal. Is freaky little. Oh, I wonder why his health pack is not red like his costume. Again, I guess it's going with that goth theme. I don't necessarily like all vampires. I do like the one with the Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, but not Twilight. Twilight has ruined vampires for everyone. And of course, his rest in peace is just his assault rifle sticking out of the ground. Well, it's not a rifle. It's more
You want a medal?
an automatic.
Yeah. Knock knock. You didn't make the knock knock.
That's creepy. Voice line. Knock knock. This is his Halloween spray. I thought it was kind of cute and adorable. Old man soldier waiting to pass out candy. Thought it was very appropriate that he didn't have a little kid costume because, you know, it's like Soldier's always been the old man, you know. His golden gun, obviously a lot more significant. You can definitely tell that it's golden. Then Symmetra got her vampire costume, which I actually like. Soldier's is just creepy, but Symmetra's, I know, it's just, I don't know, I can do, vampires on Supernatural are hilarious. Especially when they were saying that really screwed over, you know, vampire folklore from before. It's just kind of funny. But, Symmetra's costume, that looks awesome. And, of course, red is Mike and that's one of our favorite colors, too. But, most cool about Symmetra's vampire costume is that her turrets are eyeballs. It's pretty sweet. Pretty freaky. And so, like, that's the horror I'll do, is, like, see, it already, borders on being, like, what do you call it? Cute. Like, it's themed. Of course, this is the Summer Olympics emote. Unfortunately, you could only win in a summer loot box, so it will never exist again. And if you imagine if Overwatch is around for 4 years and they have another Summer Olympic loot box, what else they would have to do. But here's her rest in peace. That, of course, would be her little sentry turrets would be eyeballs if I got the Halloween one.
Such a lack of well, what a frightening thought.
Of course, her Halloween I already selected, but Mike and I love blue. My favorite colors are hot pink, turquoise, periwinkle, blue, red. Yeah, I can almost name all the colors in the spectrum. They'd be my favorite colors, right, Mike? Are you still on mute? Like you've ignored me now.
Yeah, I was on mute.
Oh, her turrets won't even be gold. But now you can mute it, Mike. if you guys don't know me, I actually really hate my own voice. But I think it's just because I'm not used to hearing it, but I'm sure there's others who do not like my voice. But Torbjorn is one of my beloved, annoying characters, just like I like being May because it's annoying, but I'm not as much a fan of his Halloween stuff as much. But as you can see, his little claw hand thing, for his tombstone.
If you build it, they will die.
I just think that his voice line, though, I love. If you build it, they will die. But his spray is just so... It's kind of weird. But it's a little boy that's dressed up as an old man on a weird little turret stool. And it's just kind of freaky to me. I mean, it's cute, I guess. But it's freaky to me. I mean, Mike, what's your take on it?
He looks like an old man as a kid.
Well, that's what I just said.
Or like he's wearing a mop.
Yeah, I was thinking mop too. But it's just kind of weird. Now Tracer, in her beautiful hot pink there, her rest in peace. I'm surprised that they don't have her, her Overwatch part there glowing like her chest does. And then it's just her two pistols up in the air. Can't even tell that my skin is hot pink, but you saw her goggles on the bottom, that's it.
Oh, scary.
Definitely line-wise, I don't think there's much I'm purchasing. The sprays, I will definitely be purchasing some of them. Well, that's a cute little tracer spray. Some of them would be kind of cool to win, but not necessarily. Hi, Twix. Sorry. Twix is, of course, trying to take Mike's food. As you can see, Torbjorn's gold weapon would only be his hammer and his gun, but not his turret. And that's the same with Symmetra, is her turrets would not be golden. That's another segment that we're not doing today. Widowmaker, I'm surprised they didn't do, the vampire thing for her. Widowmaker would be a perfect Halloween. And of course, it would be the illusion to like a black widow with her little legs sticking out of the air is her victory pose tombstone. With her little poison spider on the tombstone.
The party is over.
There's the allusion to a vampire, is only in the spray. I think out of all of the sprays and opportunities they had, it's really sad that they did not take advantage of doing anything for Widowmaker for Halloween. I'm actually really disappointed in that. Very disappointed, actually. And then Winston, of course, his little shadow puppets, I'm gonna have to rotate this around because, as you can see, as you rotate, you can actually see the little shadows he's creating with his feet. Which my friends really think it's cute. It's cute. It's not, I'm gonna purchase it with 750 points cute. But still. Again, another way you can see how big some of our heroes are. As you see, Winston's hand is almost as big as the tombstone, just like Reinhardt's and Roadhog's. And
Sorry, this is not a costume.
of course, Winston, this is not a costume, as Mike had explained earlier, was the case. And I don't know if I didn't buy this, but I have to. This Winston spray is so cute. Absolutely adorable. I love it. He is so cute. Trick or treat, Baby Winston, how can you not love him? Baby Winston is adorable. And you see for the golden gun that there's only his little electrical gun that will be gold. And we have 2 more characters to go over. Mike, are you at your computer yet? Because I'm going to set up that map soon.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Can you turn on the light, actually? That would be great. As I go through these last 2 skins, last 2 characters. Thank you. So rest in peace, Zarya, with her massive gun. Just hanging by her tombstone.
Never forget the fallen.
It's a very serious voice line. Never forget the fallen from Zarya. But she's always been serious. That is a really cute spray of her taking her Halloween haul. That's twice the size of her. Very Zarya-like, for sure. And then Zenyatta, like I said, I have to purchase this one, but Skull Yada is his outfit. As you can see, his bones are drawn on his outfit. It is absolutely adorable. And I think his voice... Oh, it's not an emote, but his Rest in Peace... I love his Rest in Peace. It's very simple. Just his balls floating over his tombstone. Just very Zenyatta-esque. Hopefully I can win it, but
Death is with people. Do I trick or treat?
just, I don't know, it's really cute, but it's a weird spray for me to have chosen from. But no matter, I'm getting this trick or treat of Zenyatta with a bucket. It's a little boy with a bucket on his head, playing as Zenyatta, and it's absolutely precious. And then Zenyatta's weapon would only be the golden balls, no shuriken or anything. But there you have it. There's our hero gallery, and now Mike and I are going to enter a custom game. We will be on separate teams. We're just going to do a skirmish so we can walk around and show you what's what. Only on one map, which would be the Hollywood map. Skirmish, pause, single map, and we will choose the Hollywood Halloween map, which is pretty sweet. And this is something Mike and I always it's hilarious. But we are going to do the headshots only again. just because while we're skirmishing, might as well make it amusing. And there you go, entering the game now. And hopefully you can see Mike will show you inside one of the lobbies, and I'll show you inside the other lobby.
Oh, am I supposed to be broadcasting?
You can try.
I'll be watching over you.
True self is without form.
So last night I took you guys with Lucio, and I felt like I was going too fast, so we'll go with one of the slowest characters, which of course would be Zenyatta. But just to start off, you're like, I always knock down the ladder that's here, so I was like, oh, that's different. And then I realized that there was a purple haze. And, you know, you step out immediately and you're like, whoa! So cool. You have the hay bales and spider webs, and I'm actually going to change my character.
With every death
Still one of the
comes
slowest
honor.
characters, but
With honor, redemption.
as you can see, there's the pumpkins that you can just shoot at and break them open. You can also, these empty barrels, you can break those as well. If you happen to find these lanterns in the bag, you can't break those, but you can break the Halloween jack-o'-lanterns, and inside you will find, again, the detail that Blizzard goes into. So break that, you can see there are candles inside of the jack-o'-lanterns. Little flickering handle, but of course, that's static, you can't break it. So, I don't know, I haven't seen inside that lobby, so maybe Mike has something different.
Oh, you haven't been in the lobby?
Not in the... No, you can talk about the lobby since I... Are you broadcasting as well? Yeah, look all around there, but as you can see, there's a lot of overlay that isn't different. Just a lot of these padded areas. But Mike, you can go ahead and talk about the
lobby.
The lobby. Although, let me just show you right here. There's all these floating pumpkins that are getting abducted. These pumpkins do not break. Oh, well. And then, of course, one of them does. So I guess you can shoot those pumpkins, but they're being, abducted by, aliens as well. And the alien set just looks freakier than it did before. And Mike's gonna talk on his end, on his broadcast about the lobby.
Yep, so the lobby is completely different. It's pretty creepy, actually. When you spawn in, you'll see that the chairs are still here, the sofa chairs, but you have bowls of candy corn and other candies instead of the popcorn.
And you can knock those. Sorry. And you see little candy corn spray everywhere.
Yep. Then you have pumpkins here, which you can also smash. You can't do anything with these coffins, but they're a cool effect.
Do you have are there solo cups in it?
Yeah, there's the cups are solo cups instead. You can just throw them out. Oh, there's a popcorn on this corner. I didn't even see that.
I found on my side map and the tombstones that they created. I have just found a witch's brew with a witch's hat and a broom. Do you see any witch's brew in your lobby?
No. Oh wait, no, yes I do. He's in the corner here with a Pachimari.
Is
Just
there
chilling.
is there do they have a themed color in the lobby? Is it purple as well as the outside is, or no?
Yeah, it's just dark and misty, like kind of the outside, but more foggy.
You can see all of the
Cobwebs everywhere.
cobwebs up in the ceiling, out here in the sets. And of course, this little room, it has coffins, I'm assuming like the lobby does, and the floating candles. And again, those candy baskets that when you shoot them, candy corn spills out everywhere. And I just broke something. I don't know what I broke. But as you can tell, this is after hours on the set, and so got Witch's Brew, and then of course Halloween Party is not complete without the Gatorade gallon jugs. And but you see that the chairs have been changed to not be black, but black and orange. And then of course some of the windows have orange lighting, and there's a black cat in the window over here. And again, just eerie purple, green, and orange for Halloween.
Don't mind me, I'm just hitting a lantern.
And then
back
you
and
got
forth.
creepy vintage castle-like thing. And then of course, as I showed before, the posters that are available when you beat Junkenstein's Revenge. You have the Reapening, Junkenstein, Rise of the Zomniks. I know, I totally missed you. I can hear you.
I'm just climbing this wall.
So as you can see, though, no notable actors such as Lucio or Hannah Storm or whatever. Whoa! Look at that arrow stuck in the when you shot it. Anyway, rude. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's probably why I didn't kill you, because it's headshots only.
This pumpkin is leaking.
Yes, they're leaking pumpkins like the ones that got exploded. That exploded.
But that's weird.
That's
like
exploded.
pumpkins.
Yeah, rotting pumpkins. So, see if
These
I
are
climb
nice.
up here. Like I said, I think that Hanzo is partially robotic too, because when you climb up on something, you can see on his right hand, or like melee punching, you can see that like his thumb and two other fingers are actually robotic. Yeah, that definitely. Look at the beautiful fireworks, the dragon fireworks going up in the air. It's the dark mark. It almost is. Yeah. That goes pretty high up.
It's still going. Holy. Wow.
Hasn't broken the atmosphere yet. Still going. Oh, it just magically disappeared. But there you go. And that's pretty much.
Oh.
That's
Oh, that's a plane? Wow. I've never seen that.
Yes, and you can, one very clear thing that you cannot see in the Hollywood sky, tons and tons and tons of stars, as you can see here.
See through the dragon's eyes.
But, other than that, we'll have to leave this match with Mike getting a headshot on me, because I don't think I can even get a headshot on him. But I can on these pumpkins. See, you move too much, too. Yeah, he's too good. Alright, well, that's it for our Halloween, broadcast. So, oh, well, I guess,
over at the beginning.
Mike will show you the gift shop over there on his broadcast. It's pretty simple.
This is a gift shop? Oh!
Yes, it's a
That's
gift shop.
cool. Can I take these?
It's on the studio.
I want all of them. Give me
You would
all
like-
the Pachimaris. All of them. And the hats.
They have hats?
Yeah. Come over here. See, there's a witch's hat right here.
Poor Pachimari, they didn't do anything to us. Oh, I wonder if that toy actually squeaks, because that would be a problem with our
does.
dog.
It does. It
The
squeaks.
real one?
Yes, it squeaks.
Yeah, if our dog gets a hold of it. God. This is the only time, like, Mike gets to, like, be boss of something, so I guess I'll let him kill me 3 times.
I am not deterred.
But now I want to check something out before we end this broadcast. But Mike's gonna have to help me because he's gonna have to stay still because I'm really bad at playing an archer on video games. So, oh, I forgot to look at the hotel. There's the trees and the lobby. It's really cool. With all its vintage. Ooh, and creepy music to boot. Orange lighting. It's like we're in Disneyland with the theming here, you know. Oh yeah, that's as freaky as I get is trying to show some stuff around, but no. But as freaky as I get is Tower of Terror, which I'm really sad is leaving, especially because my brother's friend, and well, he's my friend too, but he worked on that ride, and so it means a lot. And I got to take a picture in the lobby when I worked there as well, sitting in the lobby behind the velvet lines. Alright, punk, where are you? I just want to test something. Where are you?
I'm in the hotel.
I'm not gonna do this crazy, I like how there's a mirror in the hotel because, or in the gift shop. Okay. Stay still. I doubt this is gonna work because knowing my luck.
I think it's because
Well.
you headshotted me with the arrow.
Hello.
And that's how we'll end the show, so just say hello to... No. Nothing. And he's gonna kill me one more time before this. But that's it for our Hollywood extravaganza. Have a good one.
See ya.